Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Wyoming Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 12 in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Trying to extend the play. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
It's it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll run it to the left. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Mark down at the 48-yard line.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Wyoming, 0.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Wyoming's offense goes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Gives it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
At the 48-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Buffalo 7, Wyoming 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Running out of nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Wyoming. On the scoop and score. They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 13, set to kick off.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Looking for a gap. It's Tucker. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Wyoming, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your Wyoming Cowboys will take over.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That gain sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Boy, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Looking for some space. It's Murphy. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback keeps the football. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaking free at midfield. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Buffalo 21, Wyoming 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wyoming. And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff. And we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking right, this one caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Using his legs here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. defense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. We go with a direct snap. Has the first down, still on the move. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Wyoming, 21.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Defense is coming out. Oh, and he fumbles. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ball handed off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's going to be stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They're still down by 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
29, Wyoming, 27.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Tucker. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
They'll run it here. And the defense able to hold him there.
Second down.
Important second down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Buffalo. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Wyoming, 27.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Buffalo 36, Wyoming 27.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off.
The second down throw. Intercepted by Buffalo.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, And the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll run the option. They'll give it to the running back. Fighting him off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle, but first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Buffalo.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
24, Wyoming, 27.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Carry the ball. Picks up 1. Brings up 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
So that's now back-to-back wins